Sweet, we are live. Okay, in this video, I've got 5 harsh truths that you need to know and common misconceptions that I'm going to break down for you in your fitness journey. Starting off with the very first one. You're not struggling to eat the right amount of food. When you're stuck at really low calories and you say, oh my God, I cannot increase my calories because I cannot eat that much food. I'm just too full. And every time I do it, I'm going to put on weight. No, you're not putting on weight. If you're in a calorie deficit and you're coming up to your maintenance, it's not that you're putting on body fat. It's not that you can't eat that amount of food. It's just that you're not used to it. You're scared and you're uncomfortable. And you have to push through that discomfort to bring yourself back up to your maintenance calories, because it is not normal to live your life in a calorie deficit, and it's not going to work for you to live your life in a calorie deficit. So if you're struggling to eat the amount of food, you're subconsciously telling yourself you're struggling to eat the amount of food. And if you just push your comfort zone a little bit, hold there, push your comfort zone a little bit, hold there, and just keep rinsing and repeating, you're going to get up to your maintenance calories and you're going to be okay. Why do you see your weight spike initially? It's because you're increasing the food. More carbohydrates means more water into your system. More sodium means more water into your system. Physical food takes up space in your tummy and it's going to increase your body weight. We're also, as we're refeeding and coming back up from a dieting phase and bringing more calories back in, you're going to be filling up your muscles with glycogen, which weighs stuff. So when your weight increases after a dieting phase, that little bit at the start, usually like a kilo or so at the start, it's because you're filling your body up with muscle, your glycogen stores in your muscles back up as well. So misconception that your final dieting weight is your final weight is not right. Your final weight is probably a kilo or 2 above your end result, because that end weight loss result is you in a depleted state. And when you bring yourself back up to your maintenance calories, you're going to fill up those glycogen stores, and your new weight is going to be a little bit higher than your lowest dieting weight. So that is normal. Following on from the food topic is 2, you're not bloated, you're just eating food. If every time you eat and you go, oh my God, I'm so bloated from every single meal I eat, no sis, you just ate food. Food takes up space in your tummy while it's getting digested. Yeah, there might be bloating. Yeah, there might be gas. Maybe it doesn't agree with your tummy and maybe you are bloated. But 99.99999% of the time, it's just food in your tummy and it's normal. Chill, move on. And it's just there's volume of food in your tummy, it's going to take up space. It is what it is. Controversial topic number 3. You are not bulky from lifting weights. You may have built muscle, but you probably feel bulky because you're holding more body fat than you're comfortable with. It's the muscle, maybe the muscle, plus the body fat that makes you feel bulky. And I guarantee if you go through a fat loss phase and you drop down some body fat, you will probably not feel as bulky anymore, because it's normally the combination of the two which makes you feel bulky. So it's not lifting weights that made you feel bulky, it's being in a calorie surplus that's made you feel bulky. So you need to go through a diet phase and you'll probably feel better. It's not that easy to build that much muscle. 4. On the flip side, if you're really lean, if you're quite skinny, feeling a bit skinny fat, the answer is not to keep dieting. The answer is to reverse your calories up nice and high and focus on building muscle first. Because without building muscle first, losing the body fat means nothing. It's nothing. You're just going to keep going into this skinny fat looking phase because you have nothing to push up, take up space, push up against the skin. Trust me, from an ex-skinny fat girly, I get it. So the answer is not to drop the calories down. The answer is to focus on building muscle and potentially bringing those calories right back up. That's the only way that you're going to fight through and actually feel tight and toned. And maybe you need to get a little bit uncomfortable and increase your body fat just a little bit as you're going through that building phase, and then do a little mini cut afterwards. And lucky number 5, just because you go to the gym doesn't mean you're just going to get results. Because I see way too often ladies that go to the gym and they are training with terrible range of motion, very average form, really bad training structure, not a very good training intensity, like so many mistakes in the gym. So just because you go to the gym and you lift weights does not guarantee that you are going to get the results that you want to get. If your training structure sucks, if your training intensity sucks, if your training range of motion sucks, you're not going to get the results. And I know that's really harsh to say. And like, obviously, if your goal is just to be healthy and fit and strong and happy, go for your life, do whatever you want in the gym. But if your goal is to actually build muscle, create shape in your body, if you actually want to feel structured and you want to feel confident and you want to be sturdy and injury proof, then yes, your training structure and your training program and the way that you move matters. And so if you actually want to see results, you got to stop lifting those light weights. You got to stop doing the half reps, the top little mini rep things. You got to stop doing like the 20 glute kickback variations and then different RDL variations and call that a glute day. It's not going to work. So it's not, even if you go to the gym, you're not getting results if your program isn't fabulous. And that is the 5 harsh truths about your fitness journey, which I'm sorry, but I gotta say it. I really gotta say it. If any of them resonate, make sure you let me know, because I say this all with love. I say it with loving kindness, and like, let's just make a change. If you're stuck in your fitness journey and you just don't know what to do, message me on Instagram, Live Strong, and I'll see how I can help.